even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
You're hit. You're bleeding, man.
I ain't got time to bleed.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Dark Ether Files podcast. And yes, we are back after a 2-week hiatus / vacation / recuperation. We are back. And of course, we had to continue with Rose Red because obviously our journey has not concluded just yet. But that will all conclude tonight. This is once again a first time watch along for both my co-hosts. And so far, they're liking it, which is good. Hope you guys have been enjoying the ride so far. But regardless of all that, I am Special Agent Spooky Clutter.
I'm Special Agent Carter Sauce.
And I'm Special Agent Daner Bobaner. Greetings, Exalted Ones.
So, just a quick little recap. We actually had a convention here locally, here in Texas recently. Bell County Comic Con. If you've been following us on Facebook, if you're friends with us on Facebook, we actually met Chuck Norris. And it also resulted in what I am going to refer to as a hilarious mix-up and the opening for a new segue of jokes on my behalf to this one down here.
It's not hilarious on my end. It fucking sucks.
Yes. So we met Chuck Norris, the legend Chuck Norris. And first of all, he's a lot shorter than I thought he was.
Yeah.
Like, he's like 2 inches taller than me. Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
I mean, it was interesting to say the least, but he, regardless of his height, he was fantastic to me. A very humble guy, down to earth. Fantastic.
Dude, it was like fucking
course,
meeting God. Excuse me, sorry.
Of course, the experience was sort of tainted after we found out that the photo op that we took, well, let's just say that Carter got a discount, half off. Yeah, so basically, Carter got himself half cut off in the photo.
Yeah,
for whatever reason, the photographer, after taking the photo, didn't stop and say, "Hey, this photo is messed up. Let's retake it." But everyone squished in a little bit more. Or a different position, whatever could have been done to get Carter in there. It didn't happen. And regardless, it was pretty shitty. And we couldn't retake the photo because guess what? Chuck Norris was gone. So here we are left with a photo that has Carter cut in half there.
Yeah, and to the person that took it, fuck you, you piece of shit. Fuck you.
There you go.
And it's a shame.
Yeah,
be thankful I don't catch your ass out in the street.
Regardless, understanding your frustration, the convention was all right. It was a little bit crowded and too tight for my taste. I mean, that's usually how it goes with conventions, but I've been to better conventions where there was a lot better traffic flow. This one, it was kind of...
You know what's funny? You know how with... when the shit was going on and we always had like go this way in the supermarket.
Yeah.
I actually kind of wish they would apply that to conventions to some extent.
Yeah.
Like when you're going by all the vendors and shit, it's like, I think there should be one-way traffic in these areas.
Yeah, I agree. It would make for a better experience.
Flow?
I mean, because dude, the only time that it was actually really good as far as the flow was concerned was on the first day. This was only a 2-day convention, by the way, not 3-day. So 2-day. The first day at the evening, like about an hour and a half before they were closing, it was beautiful. There wasn't as much people. It was still packed to a certain extent, but you could walk so much better. There wasn't a bunch of people yelling and screaming. It was beautiful.
And a bunch of damn babies screaming their fucking heads off.
Yeah. Quick side note, though, among meeting Chuck Norris, we also met Rudy Youngblood from Apocalypto. If you guys ever watched Apocalypto, he was the main lead in that movie. And I also personally met a Star Wars character who only received minimal amount of screen time. And if you want to talk about screen time being somewhat criminally underrated to a certain extent, I met Ayla Sakura, the actress who played Ayla Sakura in episode 2 and 3. It was nice.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I actually didn't even share that photo. I need to.
Ayla Sakura. I'm trying to say it more like Tamara Morrison.
Quick side note, Daniel Logan was there, who plays the young Boba Fett, but I didn't get a photo with him. He looked a lot older, too. Like, he looked completely different from how I've seen him before. Like, I'm not talking when he was younger, but he looks older than I thought he was. Like, he looked like he was in his 40s. Unless I was looking at the wrong guy. I might have been, but I saw him.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was weird because he's in his 30s, mid-30s at most.
Yeah.
But he doesn't look like that.
He's got to be at least a couple years or so older than me.
Yeah.
At least.
It was still weird, though. It's like, you're Daniel Logan, man. You do not look like how I thought you looked. Kind of weird. But my experience with Ayla Sakura, the actress's name was Amy Allen. She was nice. But then I asked her what she thought about the current state of Star Wars and all the recent content.
What she said?
No, I wouldn't be smiling. She said she enjoyed it. She's like,
oh God.
Well,
no.
to each their own, I guess.
That's all I could say. I had to temper myself because I was so ready to just be like, yes, thank you. You're not the only. I mean, I know we're not the only ones that are seeing it for obvious reasons. It's just to hear it from someone who actually played in the franchise in the original shit, that was under George Lucas. To hear someone say, yeah, it's not very good. But
she does. She doesn't like it.
No, she does. She was talking about how she enjoyed the most recent season of The Mandalorian.
Oh, God.
So my conversation with her was very brief on that. I was just telling her that I was a big fan. I liked Ayla Sakura back in the day. Seeing her in episode 2 was pretty cool.
But playing as her in the original Battlefront 2.
Yeah. So, I have my little soft spot for Ayla Sakura, in all fairness. It's just, after that, I was like, man, I was really, really, really hoping that you were, more against.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But, it was still a nice experience regardless. I picked up some decent merch, I guess. It was all right.
I guess I sort of did too. And yes, that Boba Fett helmet I bought from a guy on Marketplace, so.
Bravo. Does it actually fit really well?
Oh, that's the thing. I had to take out the head strap because getting the helmet on is easy, but the head strap, my eyes did not align with the horizontal part there.
Was it too high or too low?
It was too high, so I took out the head strap and then I took the padding from my X-Wing pilot helmet. Just stuff it in there. It's like, oh yeah, this is much better.
Oh fuck yeah!
And the little unit with the fucking
the rangefinder.
The rangefinder, yeah, that thing's awesome.
Very good.
Oh, and I did.
How was your vac? Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I did have a fun time at the convention as well. Not only did we meet Chuck Norris, so great guy, and to whoever took our picture, fuck you, you piece of shit. I hope your car flips off the road and crash and burns.
Okay, we get it. He sucks.
And Yeah, he's a piece of shit. I did meet Jason Font, aka Wes, the Red Time Force Ranger, and who did the motion capture for Leon S. Kennedy in Resident Evil 6 and Resident Evil Vendetta. Cool guy. So meeting him, first time meeting him, it was like another dream come true. Sorry, I'm starting to sound like someone. Meeting him, it was nice. And we had a nice conversation. I took a picture with him, and I actually got an autograph with him in his a unit outfit. You know, when he had the red beret, I was like, "Oh my god, why would you do the motion capture of Leon Kennedy when this could clearly pass as a Krauser cosplay, sort of?" And so I got a picture with him, and after getting a picture with him, I said to him, "Bye, Wes," and he was and he just chuckled at it. It was a reference.
And, of course, you also met, re-met Catherine Sutherland.
Yeah, she was nice again.
She remembered you, which was nice.
And not to mention, I told her last time we went was at the convention a few years ago, and I did my Temple of Doom indie cosplay. It was like, and I said, "You posted on your Instagram." It's like, "Oh." And we talked for a bit, and I even told her, and not to mention, I told both Rangers how after my trip from Galveston, I took a detour to Houston to pay my respects to Jason David Frank, and it's just, I was on the verge of just crying like a bitch in front of them, which I was doing my best not to. And Catherine Sutherland was like, "How did you know where he was, though?" And I was on the verge of making a remark saying, "Because I'm the man," but I said, "But just find a grave.com. You just type in the name, birth year, death date, boom, where he's located."
So anticlimactic, though.
Yeah, I did get a few autographs and a few pictures from them. Oh, and I even met the guy who did the voice for Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo, who did the voice of Scooby on Zombie Island, which is Ghost, Cyber Chase, and Alien Invaders, along with the Raja Garnell live action. He was a cool guy.
He didn't. I'm sorry, I have to interject because when I was right there when Carter met him, he didn't really seem very interested. Like, out of all the people I met personally, I mean, and I could even see from a distance, even with Carter, I think he was like the most almost boring. Like he really didn't want to be there. He's just kind of there, just playing it, cordial but neutral, cordial, not like, "Hey, you know what? I really appreciate you coming out here and seeing me," type shit. I'm not asking for an ass kiss. You know what I mean? It's just having a certain level of care. Like, you can tell when somebody's like, "Oh, I'm glad to meet people who appreciate my work," versus, "Oh, yeah, sure, come on over here, bud. There you go. Pay it forward." It's like, from my impression of him was, it just wasn't. He wasn't there. He was there. The lights were on, but nobody's home. That's what it was like for me.
Talk about never meeting your heroes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'll gladly meet Gina Carano 10,000 times over.
Same.
Just her. Just meeting her.
I mean, come on, Carter. Jason David Frank is an outlier to that statement, and you know it.
A what?
Jason David Frank is an outlier to that statement, and you know it.
Yeah, he loved his fans. He loved everybody.
Exactly.
We also, I wanted to comment really quick on Rudy Youngblood. He was an interesting character. He was good, no problems. We were actually talking about Prey, and Predator and Apocalypto, and I was telling him about how whenever I watched Apocalypto, that I always imagine, like to see a Predator movie set in that time period. And he was basically, I wouldn't say he was taking a shit on Prey, but props to Rudy, because he was telling us about his stunts for Apocalypto and how he didn't have a stunt double doing those scenes, that he actually did that shit himself. And
nice.
he was critiquing what's her name, Amber Midthunder, on her moves, and how not only was it was sort of like a tame version of some of the stuff he did in Apocalypto, but the fact that she also had a stunt double. I mean, look, I get it. You usually have stunt doubles because of legal reasons, but props though to Rudy for actually doing his own stunts. You know what I mean? It was nice, and he was nice. He was also really kooky though. Like he was. How do I describe it?
Like he was
He was
his ancestors because he did have some Native American.
No, that's not what I
paraphernalia
mean. That's not what I mean. He had a little bit of ghetto in him. He had a little bit of ghetto in him. Now that's not entirely a bad thing. It's just I wasn't expecting him to be like that. But regardless, though, it was still very nice. We actually got a few different photographs. You can check on my Facebook. I posted it where I was doing a Wolverine pose, like a classic, Wolverine pose. And he looked right at my claws with like he was reacting to the claws. It was great. Definitely one of the highlights of the experience. But he was cool. He was really cool. So if you ever get a chance to meet Rudy Youngblood, do it because he's a pretty cool guy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was Bell County Comic-Con. A convention that, unless there's someone really good coming there next year, I don't think I want to go to again just because of how fucking crowded it was.
Yeah.
Too crowded. Like, again, I've
Makes
been
sense.
to bigger conventions where there's a hell of a lot more people. With that said, when you have a hell of a lot more people, there's a hell of a lot more room to walk around.
And better fucking photographers.
Too, because that's the first time that's happened to us. I mean, we've had moments where it's like the photographer said, "Hey, we got to take it again." He said, "Hold on, don't leave just yet. Let's go ahead and get in one more time for a better pose." That's how it happened at previous conventions where, the photo wasn't exactly right, so the photographer said, "Hey, let's do it again." And but this time the photographer didn't do that. And the crazy thing was that after the photo was taken, we waited outside of the booth area, where they usually lay out the prints for the photo. We waited an extra 20 minutes before they brought out our photo. They said there was some issue with the printer. Then we found out, look, one of our guys, he's only in the picture halfway.
Like,
hello?
Like that's his fucking fault. He should have said, I can't get you in there. Can you scooch in a little more? Like, when did they kill you to just open your fucking mouth instead of just snapping a picture? Like, boom, there you go. Next.
Well, the thing is, he was
just didn't give
leaning.
a shit.
Like when he was doing the photo, he was starting to lean, like
And
to take the photo. I'm like, what? If you don't have all of us in the photo, usually there's always like, hey, change your pose, get in a little
You're
closer, director of photography. Hello, where are you?
Like you're a professional.
Right.
Where the fuck did you come from? Fucking Craigslist? Get the fuck out of here.
No, he came from Wish.
Oh, or like you're just like a fucking amateur when it comes. Like I'm pretty sure if I was a PD, I would not hire you.
Uh-huh.
So regardless, that was Bell County Comic Con. I would have gotten more video, but I've never really been the vlogging type. I did that once on the channel. I did that once at the Dr. Pepper Museum. It was nice, but I'm not a fucking vlogger, guys. We talk movies. We do. I mean, we're mainly doing live streams right now. Watchalongs, we got to get back to war and pop culture, but I'm not a vlogger. I'm sorry. I don't do the silly shit like, look at that thing that you can clearly see without me zooming in. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Seriously.
Right.
So regardless, though, shall we continue with Rose Red, gentlemen?
Rose Red.
Yes.
We are at 144.24.
On the so we're watching this on YouTube. Again,
Yes.
I forgot to link the damn movie in the description. I'll have to update the description.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I see. Hey, you know what? A little executive power there didn't hurt too much, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
But that would mean that there's 3 executives. Kind of strange, but you know what? I'll accept it. Holy Trinity or whatever. I mean, we're not holy.
Triqueta. The Triqueta.
I don't know.
That's
Trinity
true.
sounds...
I like the Triqueta because, it's Triqueta.
I don't know if I'll do
the
anything.
Treyarch, the Treyarch symbol.
Well, you know what, Carter? As long as it's not half off.
Or LJN.
God damn it.
That's really half then, huh?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I am. Fuck all y'all. Fuck y'all. Let's get into
All
this
right,
shit.
so I shall do the countdown. 144.24. That's where we're all at.
All right.
So, 1, 2, 3. So when we last got off, our crew just witnessed their first ghost experience. Visual of a ghostly blue apparition.
Yes. As long as they're at the fucking mansion here. Oh yeah, Emily Deschanel's in this.
Correct. And there's a guy that I call Carter, or that I
Fuck
say
off.
Carter is. What do you think about this music, by the way?
Eerie, but I like it.
Now, again, comparing this to that shitty miniseries we watched previously,
No,
Yeah.
God.
you can see the big difference. Because when you think about the context of both miniseries, they're both concerning a haunted building with which you would live,
Yeah.
and it's just the isolation. I think we were talking about this before, that the isolation feel in comparison from the miniseries to this, it's so crazy because The Shining, you're supposed to be cut off. This one, you're right in the heart of the city. You can see the downtown buildings, yet somehow you still feel cut off. You know?
Yeah, it's like I said though. It's like you're stepping through a bubble, and it just feels different.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. That's not gonna work. I can't even put the link in the comments because it just takes me right to the chat. What a piece of crap. Well, either way, people, if you want to watch it, just look up Rose Red.
You know, this scene always baffled me when I first watched it.
Yeah.
I walk around the corner, it's like, dude, the rope is literally in the wall.
Really?
But I always wonder, why didn't the ghost just like cut off the rope? I don't know. Once again, R.I.P. Julian Sands.
Oh, yeah.
He's the blonde guy here. They found him dead in California. Unbelievable. I always wanted to meet him. I loved him in Jackie Chan Adventures. I love him here. Those are the two things I remember him the most by. Julian Sands, everyone. Look him up if you don't know who he is.
Whoa. The fuck?
Got some Shining and Carrie stuff going.
Kind of, yeah.
This song right here that's playing fucking freaked me out as a kid.
Dude, no, don't.
Yeah, I can see why. That's pretty eerie.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't know the way.
Do you know that way?
What in the fuck?
Hey, wasn't this from the asylum in the flashback when the nurse or the maid was being committed,
The asylum.
or the jail? Remember when the nurse was being accused for killing
The
the little girl?
Handmaiden.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say.
And no, I don't remember that.
Like, she was talking in a flashback in the kitchen, though, talking about the disappearance of the little girl.
Damn, I want to go into a room like that was.
Is it? Wait, are those supposed to be fake celebrities, or are those like people from past
No,
though, because I could have sworn
I've seen some of those photos in actual historical books.
because I
and
thought one of those was Clark Gable.
might have been.
Perhaps.
What else new, you fatty?
I like their back and forth.
You know, celebrities are not that important, right?
Not anymore.
No.
If they ever were. Well, I'd say that maybe some of them were.
Yeah, but the way people obsess over them and just bow down to them just because, even when they have beliefs that might be flawed. But hey, I like them in that movie, so I gotta listen to their beliefs too. Right?
No, that's the beautiful part. You don't.
No
Is
shit.
it weird, is it weird
Especially
that
these
she gets,
days, you know?
Oh, yes, especially. Which is why I was being sarcastic.
anyway? I was saying, is it weird though that she looks like that she gives a more Trisha Adams look?
Morticia Adams.
Yeah,
Yeah, she has that outfit.
Yeah.
she has that sort of esque vibe.
That sort of esque vibe? You mean like looks like a goth chick?
Yeah,
Can't go wrong with that style. Just depends on how goth she is, right?
Actually, in this day and age, you can't go wrong.
That's true.
Because, you know, that's Gen Z for you. They ruin everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then again, if you were born in 1997, you're technically Gen Z.
Am I?
well, I was born in '95 though.
97
so
is considered Gen Z?
I don't know. I think... No, wait. I think that's where millennials get cut off.
That's what I thought. Because I'm a 97 baby.
Yeah, well, I'm Generation Y. And I want to stop you there, Potch. I'm not a millennial. I'm Generation Y.
I still can't get over the fact that Emery played in American Psycho as the gay guy.
It makes sense. I mean, like I said, I think I said this last time, he does look like a giggling fairy.
It's true. And does that make Carter a giggling fairy too?
Fuck off.
No, it makes him a a furry.
Shut up. I like this little detail they put in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Creepy, but cool.
Well, that's the thing, though. I said this in the previous watch along that you haven't seen nothing yet as far as the scares go.
Well, we did get that one scene with the lady in the white.
Yeah.
That's got to count for something.
Oh, it does, because it happens again.
Oh,
among other things. But again,
nice.
look at this from the perspective of like a 7-year-old kid watching this with mom.
Oh, I have to remind myself again. This is not in the middle of butt fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
This is in a goddamn city.
Looks like in the heart of downtown too. Or close to it.
Sure doesn't feel like it though.
You got to wonder, how is it that Stephen King was able to help make this, but that Shining miniseries just missed the bar?
Well, again, he let the faithfulness of the adaptation just go to his head.
No.
Wow. But, you know, this ain't Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes,
R.I.P.
I'm bringing it up because he died.
Oh yeah, look, Glenn Miller again.
Yay!
I was in the Shining mini series too. The same fucking song, I believe.
Really? Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure because I recognize the song. You have to
No,
understand. I've watched this series.
I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't talking to you. I was making the remark like it doesn't work. Oh, really?
Well, Carter, the way you timed it, it sounded like you were responding directly to my comment. Sorry.
It's okay. Oh, like we said last time, shameless cameo number 1.
It makes
Hold on.
sense.
He's delivering pizza right to my door.
Wow.
And then there's Glenn Miller. What is this? Rip Pee Wee Herman. This one's for
This one's for you, bro. Oh God. Told you I'd get it working. Yeah, we're throwing a little party.
Well, at least it's not like the modern dance scenes we get anymore.
Oh God.
You know, like where they always got to have it at the end of a kid's movie because Shrek made it so popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But by the way, that just gave me an idea. What to have for dinner tomorrow.
You know what's funny? I actually had pizza for dinner tonight.
Well, that's what I'm going to have tomorrow.
I love that.
Yeah, I would never do that. Whoa!
That was... Who was that?
Who's who?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah!
Ah, that bitch is back again.
What in the fuck?
Something so fucking subtle, too. You have to understand, once again, 7 years old watching this. The nightmares, they never stopped.
I can understand.
You know, for someone who didn't get into horror as a mainstream until like 2017, the few little bits and spritzels of horror that I did get, they definitely worked. This is one of them.
I could see why. I mean, that was just wrong on so many levels.
You know, to be honest, though, this feels like Stephen King's adaptation of House on Haunted Hill minus the cheap scares and the what is it? Cash prize at the end.
Except there's no cash prize at the end of this fun house.
No, he was taking drugs.
Las drogas.
For those watching, have you ever seen Rose Red? If you have, let us know. If you haven't, go to YouTube right now. You can watch it.
It's free.
If you want to follow along with us right now, we're at 1:58. That's on the time that we're at right now.
Yes. And counting.
He liked chaps and chaps. Ooh, was he into roping or branding? And I think a little bit of both, Carter.
Whoa, what the fuck? There's 10. Where the fuck does this extra one come from? The fuck is this guy doing? Oh.
What does it look like? Kind of a sad scene, but also kind of creepy. The fact that this guy's doing this in front of the kids.
Jesus. Why?
It doesn't even fit you, kid.
He'll grow into it. This guy was so ready. He threw a hat and a rose. Again, there's that rose. Rose red. Woo!
Hey! Those are some
So
snazzy
why did he
boots.
commit suicide again?
Because after Rembauer basically cut ties with them, he was just like, well, it's over. So now
Ah,
he's going to make it officially over.
ah.
Once again, this is a really good haunted house story. Granted, you have to sit through 4 hours of it, but kind of figured if you're willing to sit through 3 hours of Lord of the Rings, you can probably stomach this one.
Oh,
Hey there, what's going on? Wank Shafts
Wank Shaftesbury. What
Very
the
interesting name. Yeah,
Welcome.
Rose Red isn't exactly popular amongst the Stephen King, books or stories. I mean, it was never a book. First of all, it was something that he had started working on back in the mid to late '90s,
All right,
and
I'm going to stop you for just a quick sec. What time are you at?
2:01:25.
Okay, because when I got up there, when I shut off my cam, I accidentally hit the skip button.
Oh,
So I
gotcha.
had to refind where we were. It's like, oh shit.
Gotcha.
Anyway, we're at the right spot.
So yeah, it wasn't something that was based on a book. It was originally it was supposed to be, I believe it was like a sort of version of House on Haunted Hill, and then it turned into that one movie called The Haunting with Liam Neeson and Owen Wilson, and then Stephen King actually he separated from that project and then worked with another guy that eventually directed this miniseries. It's not out on Blu-ray. It's still out on DVD if you can find it. And as far as like streaming is concerned, you can't find it anywhere. But people will put it on YouTube. There's like 3 or 4 different videos that have this series. But it appeared on a few of the different. I think it was on Sci-Fi for a while back in the mid 2000s, if you can remember back that far.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It was really fun, though. Well, I say fun, but for a 7-year-old.
whoa!
Yeah, I'm sorry. Shining miniseries, where are you at? Sorry. We just saw a scene where a ghost came out of the fire.
Just not. And now there's a. Ew. Raggedy Ann.
And again, the creep factor. I'm gonna always compare the Shining miniseries to this one because the scares alone and the actual supernatural things you get to see and what they lead to. I mean, difference is night and day.
It's not even just that, it's the pacing too. Like this one slows down when it needs to, like where it really matters, and it's not monotonous as hell.
Yeah.
But because
yes, it was a miniseries. I believe that it was split into 2 parts, if I remember correctly. It's been a while. We're just watching the full 4-hour version of it. But yeah, it was considered a miniseries. They had it split up. But yeah.
I know I said this last time, but they actually do look like they could be sisters.
Right? It's very rare when you get to have that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel the same way about the kids in Mrs. Doubtfire, like the elder daughter and the son.
Yeah.
Like they look like siblings, but then you got Matilda there, where it's like, yeah, I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah. This miniseries is also one of the reasons why I refuse to go into certain mansions. Like I will steer clear of mansions that are as big as this, just because of this series.
Size matters not.
Don't you Star Wars me, damn it! Not with this horror show.
Well, damn, you should see the mansion at the end of my street. May not be.
Oh, watch this.
Nothing like that, but oh, what?
Whoa!
Wow.
Nope.
Talk about getting ghosted. What the fuck?
Nightmare. Relax. It's just a nightmare.
Or
Right?
is it?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling that that's a complete lie.
Kiss me, fat boy.
Hush.
No, it's okay. I'll reassure you that was just a dream.
Okay. I don't know. Just the way that.
You love Scary Mountains. That's good.
Mansions.
Just for me personally, though,
Hmm.
because this one series alone has tainted mansions for me, especially creepy old mansions, especially for this.
Oh, I can understand.
Oh no, you're about to understand.
That
Right
wouldn't
about
mind
now.
What in the fuck?
What the hell? Oh, I bet it's the little girl.
No.
What the fuck?
Not there.
She looks like a fucking orangutan.
She says she's like, I'm your dream girl. If any girl ever tells me that, I'm like, that I'm gonna have PTSD shit to this.
Yeah.
Oh, and look, okay,
Yeah.
it wasn't just a
France.
mere. It wasn't a mere ghost because there's indentations on the bed. If you didn't pick up on that, I'm sorry.
Yeah. You might say it's embedded
Uh,
in the bed.
Well,
Keep
it's a
honest,
good
though.
thing that's the only thing that was in the bed, right?
Yeah. Oh, I hope this is sweat.
Oh. To be honest, though, I wouldn't mind exploring a big mansion like that.
Sure, why not, right? And
Yeah.
risk getting
Caleb, you're coming with me, dude.
Yeah, sure, you might
Piss
die.
off.
Sure, you
Dude,
might never
it's called the
leave
buddy
again.
system, dude.
No, you know what? You say, yeah, sure, you might not die or anything. Yeah, I'm just gonna quote the movie now or the miniseries now. A
Move.
real death
Potato,
would be
potato.
a real death would be merciful.
Okay, but Carter,
No,
you do
you
know
have
that
to-
in a haunted mansion, there's no such thing as the buddy system. If Scary Movie 2 taught us anything, there's the white and black system.
Oh, Christ.
Now, this scene right here always confused me. Now, you can see that there's two people in the bed, right?
Yeah.
So they were partnered up.
That's your buddy system? That's lame.
Really? You sleep with a candle?
Well, remember, the power's out.
Oh yeah. Wait, no, it wasn't because the guy with the glasses, he turned his lamp on.
That's true, but remember what? Oh my God, why can't I forget her name? Why do I remember her name? Why can't I remember her name? Jesus.
You okay there?
Yeah. The tour guide lady, the professor.
Yeah.
Joyce Weirden. She said that the power will every once in a while turn off or shut off by itself, and you can't turn it back on.
Oh yeah.
Of course,
why you
he's
have to
sleeping
keep-
on the couch now.
Well, yeah, because that way you're not going to have someone creep up on you in bed. Honestly, that's one of my fears personally. Like, especially when I was a kid, where I'm sleeping on a big bed and the side behind me is empty, and then all of a sudden I feel something touching me. It's like, there's no one else supposed to be here. Hello?
You think that's bad? There was this time where I had fucking sleep paralysis.
Oh.
Well, imagine sleep paralysis plus actually feeling something touching you.
How about experiencing sleep paralysis when you really gotta fucking pee?
Oh God.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty bad.
Ow! Stop shining the light on the
Oh
camera.
yeah, this is creepy. Check. You know what? This also did, this particular scene, especially as it progresses, it brings up some classic Japanese horror.
Yeah.
Well, I say classic, but it's 90s. I don't think we can really say the 90s is classic yet, can we? I don't know.
The millennium. We can call it the millennium.
I call Scream a classic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Okay, then I'll say classic. So, if you guys remember The Grudge, mainly The Grudge. I mean, The Ring too, to a certain extent, but this particular scene with the creature on the carpet, it kind of reminds me of. The Grudge, where the girl is like creeping out from under your covers. You'll see what I mean when it comes to this.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's getting a knock at the door, and this is where I got confused as a kid, because it's like, okay, what's actually happening? What didn't actually happen? I'm 7 years old. Okay, when I watch this, it's like, doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and pay attention to what she says too, by the way. Yeah, there you go.
What the fuck?
No.
And right here, you see how it's creeping up on the bed, under the covers? Nope. It reminds me of The Grudge, because that's something that happened in The Grudge. I think it was in the original and in the one with Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Nope. Mm-mm. I'm getting the fuck out of the bed.
Now, a logical person would have pulled the fucking covers out the moment that started happening. Well, of course, there's nothing there.
Well, let me just say this to both of you. There is such thing as fear paralysis.
That's fair.
Like where you're so fucking scared you can't move for shit.
Yeah.
So that I just consider that possibility, but I'm already creeped out by the fact that Emily Deschanel there just is going down the hallways with a fucking ghost.
Oh, she didn't just go down the hallway, as you can see.
No, clearly. What the fuck?
Get out of the pond.
So, for those of you following along, we're 2 hours and 13 minutes in. 2 hours, 13 minutes, and roughly 40 seconds. If you want to follow along with us.
Hey, Shirley Temple, you've grown.
Nope.
Yeah, about 5 inches. You know that fear of closets, like open closets being open while you're sleeping?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say that this. Oh yeah.
Oh, gross.
You want to talk about the scary monster under the bed? again, I think what this series really does well is that it plays on certain fears. Like it'll show you like a fear of heights to a certain extent, closet monsters, monsters hiding underneath the bed, something hiding underneath your covers, things like that.
Yeah. Well,
And see, now look, the power's out, so now she's got to use the flashlight.
you see, even with that trope, like whenever, like I have those types of dreams where I'm in my bed and I turn on the light, the first thing, if it doesn't turn on, it's like, yep, I'm dreaming. It's like, and I'm just like, and I do just say, you gotta be fucking kidding me. What scary shit is gonna happen now?
Well, you know what?
I'm gonna end up jumping out the window again, which I have. Oh yeah, I've had dreams where it's like I'm in a scary dark house. Well, the window's right there. Fuck this. I'm jumping out. I'm gonna run into the street. No one's gonna hear me because apparently nobody exists anymore.
Oh joy! Last man on Earth, right?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes those scary dreams can actually be kind of exciting.
What
like,
the fuck?
What's gonna happen? No, boogeyman. What?
Boogie Lady. That's the new one.
Are you sure it's not boogie they them?
Fuck that.
Boogie person.
Fuck that. Okay, again, another thing that this miniseries did to me, it made me have flashlights next to my bed.
I will only say I don't blame it. Only if you had one of those old play school flashlights where you could turn the knob and, oh look, it's green. And now it's red. Green, red. No, wait, was it play school or was it Lil Tyke?
What
Creepy!
the fuck?
Creepy! Creepy! Oh, look, and there's a statue of the creepy. Oh, by the way, remember the statues.
The Shirley Temple looking statue?
No.
Why does that statue look like something I
But the
see
one-
in Lenin and Stalingrad?
I'm sorry your call cannot be completed as dialed. Just pay your bill and kiss my ass. No, but you remember the statue that Emily Deschanel was looking at?
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Speaking of which, like, where is she? Did she just, like, hang out in the pond all night?
Maybe.
Why would she stay there? Did she not think that there was something wrong? And why did the goblin turn on the stove?
The creepy kid with the creepy doll.
Hey, fuck you!
Who?
Hey, fuck you, you fat ass piece of shit. She ain't creepy.
Yeah, she is creepy, actually. I'll have you know.
Wait, who isn't creepy? Carter, who isn't creepy?
The
The one
girl
with the withered arm,
Annie.
the other one.
Annie.
Yeah.
Annie, yeah.
I mean, she is fitting the silent child archetype, if you will.
Then let the bitch go nuclear.
Oh, well, no, that's creepy.
What, the mom?
Hope she has a fucking heart attack.
This thing.
Hope she has
This
a fucking
thing.
stroke or something.
Fucking Cinderella here.
Yeah.
But then, surprise twist. It's a guy with a mullet. Named Fred.
Are you referring to that video of the McDonald's creature?
No. What video of McDonald's creature?
The one in the red dress with the black hair.
No.
You know which one I'm talking about, right?
No.
You shared it on Twitter.
Oh. That thing? That had to be fake. That was like Total Recall type shit.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh yeah, by the way, it's called X, whatever the fuck that means.
Oh God, why?
Brand
Chemical
X.
X. Chemical X.
He's been using Brand X.
Wine cellars.
Ooh. Let's get wasted. Who is this character they're referring to now?
The fucking skis that to that professor,
Oh.
the one
Okay.
that snuck
The
in taking
photographer.
pictures.
Oh, the inbred fuck.
Yes.
Okay. Just for the sake of recap, just because, it's been a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Ted, where in the hell's the corkscrew?
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah. Cheers, indeed.
Wait a sec. This is non-alcoholic. Typical chit chat. This place is feeding off of us.
That's a good breakfast table conversation.
Yeah, sure, why not? The only thing that's missing is bacon.
Yes.
I said the only thing that's missing is bacon.
Is he
He's
here
not
with
here.
us? He's not.
I was
Damn it.
hoping that would get his attention somehow, like
Damn it.
telepathically.
That's a good idea.
At least, but hey, that was more smooth than my Patreon shout out.
That's fair. Dipshit.
Oh, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute.
What an asshole.
It's because he's black, isn't it?
No, it's because he's the janitor.
And, oh, yeah. And that's why he's working there as a janitor and not a professor.
Well, if you want to have
Social commentary.
professor of archaeology, I'll take Indiana Jones.
Yep.
Yeah, sure. And paleontology,
Hey,
I'll
listen.
take Alan Grant. Okay.
Listen.
Okay.
Now, obviously, Steve didn't say that in his message. But now
No.
you can see the house reaching out, trying to get more victims.
That's pretty cool. I hope. You don't have to tell me, but I hope something bad happens to this shit.
Yeah.
I said you didn't have to tell me.
I didn't.
Dude,
Well,
my dumbass.
Carter said yep.
Carter's
you
never
said-
seen it, so he doesn't know jack shit.
Ah,
Okay, Dana, for a minute I could have sworn you were messing with a 9-iron.
no.
Peekaboo.
She doesn't know how to say anything that starts with the letter M. She got a problem with consonants. Morning,
Well,
oogie man.
as long as it's not adjectives. Check this shit out.
Oh, there it is right there. Whoa, what the?
$11.
I was going to say more like Jean Grey.
Yeah, the hair. If it was red.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't saying 11 like
Rose red.
Ah!
I wasn't saying 11 like. I wasn't saying 11 like from Stranger Things. Like there's 11 on the domino.
Nobody cares about the domino. People just care about the fact that she's doing telekinesis, and you said 11. People are going to misinterpret that. Once again, Carter, specify.
Context.
Yeah, that's what I said, the domino.
Yeah, after the fact.
Yeah. But it had me thinking. Like I said, I'm going to have pizza tomorrow night, so Domino's it is.
Speaking of pizza, I already had pizza last night for dinner tonight.
Well, congratulations, because I'm eating pizza too. The coincidence! Ah!
Yeah, well, guess what I had tonight?
Not pizza.
A chili cheese dog.
Oh, yeah.
Chili cheese dog? Shame on you. He should have had a what is it? Chimichanga. That's what you should have had.
Chimichanga.
Shame. A shame. This was a homemade chili cheese dog.
Ah.
Well, then I'll excuse it, because homemade is usually better.
Exactly.
She's very protective of her dolls.
I never thought a 14-year-old would be.
Well, you know how it is these days, right? Everybody's got to look like a doll. A Barbie doll.
Yeah.
Where everybody acts like a jackass. Smashing the patriarchy while they do it.
Madonna.
Ugh. Can you even really call her a Barbie? Or a doll?
Well, I would say a senior citizen trying to look like a 20-year-old with all the plastic surgery. Just sort of doll, just a really ugly one.
Maybe a doll as it would spend too much time in the sun, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Putting it lightly, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You know, I did meme his death in Scream 3.
Yeah.
That was too easy. Just because when you get that frame just before he blows up, you turn it into one of those, it was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up. Boom. Goes the dynamite.
Well, at least in this miniseries, he doesn't act like a complete jackass. Like there.
Yeah. Modern architecture.
Carter, look what you did.
What the?
Bad CGI, I know, but miniseries.
Hell?
It's like she went fucking Super Saiyan. Oh, you guys. she drops her hands from her face and just gives the death stare like, oh, she's going Super Saiyan.
Right.
It's all right. I've been binging Dragon Ball Z like the past few days. It's having the best time ever. It's been so long since I've seen DBZ. Good time.
Oh.
Oh,
You might be giving me a wonderful, awful idea.
oh. Give it to me.
Well, you know that movie?
Oh, that one. So I've never seen it.
Yeah, I would say it's probably more than worthy of being part of my show.
Wow. I like where this is going. But let me ask you this. Are you a DBZ fan?
Not exactly. I watched it a little bit when I was a kid. I know the basics.
Okay.
But even I know that movie is not. What the fuck?
I'm sorry. The Overlook Hotel? What?
Yeah. Well, at least this is more creative. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
the CGI is bad, but again, there's some creativity here.
Yeah, you can excuse some of it. I mean, pretty good story, personally.
Exactly. But
it's not excessive either, I would say. I mean,
exactly.
it had its brief stay. It's like, oh, okay, weird looking ice shit, but cool. Getting the point across that her powers are very expansive, if that's even a word.
But like I was saying, I only know the basics of Dragon Ball Z. And I know that the movie is a really bad adaptation. Like, really bad.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard a lot, but I've never seen it. All that I know is that the guy who plays as Goku is the same dipshit that played in the Steven Spielberg made War of the Worlds.
Yep.
And the thing is, I'm kind of curious as to...
James Marsters plays Piccolo.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Spike plays Piccolo.
Oh, yeah, look. Sorry. Look, Emily's back, but what is this? Okay, you can understand there's something wrong. Something very, very wrong.
No kidding.
James Marsters as Piccolo. Are you kidding me?
No.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I would have expected someone like Samuel L. Jackson or a black actor to play as Piccolo. You're probably wondering why. Because Piccolo's voice requires a certain grit to it that very few people can pull off. And as far as a live action actor goes without doing a voice dub, it has to be like a black actor to have that sort of grunty voice, you know?
It's kind of like what they do with Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Oh, this bitch.
Cinderella.
Yeah. Or Great Value Mama Fratelli.
Where the hell is Taco Hannes when you need her?
Ugh, my God. Fuck.
Dude, I'm never going to get over that scene where the fucking Sasquatch ripped apart the dog and the guy is just screaming, showing the Sasquatch the dog. It's like,
That I've never laughed at a dog dying until I saw Suburban Sasquatch.
It's a wrought iron gate, you dumb bitch. They're not going to open up.
I'm going to assume either way they wouldn't be able to hear it because, I don't know, mystical, spiritual dome or some shit.
Possibly, but consider how thick of a building that is. I mean, I don't know how the sound works per se, like the acoustics.
Hey,
but
I will tell you this though. You know what is better than Dragon Ball Evolution?
What?
Possum Review's review of the movie. Throughout Because just like the name Taco Hannes, not once does he
Shut
call
up,
Piccolo.
fat cow.
He never calls Piccolo by his real name. He just calls him like every other green character that ever existed.
the Green Giant.
Yes, Green Giant, the Grinch, the Great Gazoo, Mike Wazowski.
Oh yeah, this part right here is pretty fucking twisted.
I can tell already.
And again, the music. Pay attention to that statue behind them. Oh yeah, watch her eyes too.
Ugh, what the fuck?
Got a little bit of a red tint to it.
Ugh.
Rose red.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, creepy.
Oh yeah, check this shit out. This is pretty funny.
What the? Oh. Oh. Amory? Okay.
Good.
Amory? That sounds like a stereotypical Asian saying Emily. Well, like, have you seen A Christmas Story?
Yeah.
Like when they're in the Chinese restaurant, deck the house with boughs of Harry. That's what it's like. Emery.
And there he is, Emery.
Oh, this fucking quack.
Yes. Once again, to refresh, his name is Emery. He thinks that it's the house playing tricks on him, but he's actually hearing his mother.
Been a while since we've seen her.
Yeah.
Dude, why does that look like some out of fucking Aliens?
Good question.
You
Oh
are what's
yeah,
wrong.
and look at that. Now this is where it gets really weird. Now,
Right.
obviously, you can see. All right, it's obvious what's happened,
Oh,
Yeah.
she's dead.
but there's something wrong. Okay,
Fuck.
her body is gone.
Yeah.
And it actually reminds me of something I just saw recently in Dragon Ball Z, the current arc that I'm in right now, with the story where you have this alien creature that literally sucks the life out of people and only leaves their clothes behind.
Yeah.
Kind of ironic that I'm watching that, and then I get a similar scene here where all that's left is the clothes. It's like, no body.
Right.
It's like, what the fuck happened,
Yeah.
Oh, this is pretty funny. No, not this part. But
Uh-oh.
Oh.
What the? Shit,
What
man,
the
I
fuck?
fucking knew it. Oh, let's take his face off.
There's only 2 pieces of media that have ever made me afraid of statues. One of them is this, and the other is Doctor Who. Oh, this is funny right here. Help me, mommy! I always laugh at that.
Wait, who the fuck is that? Whose feet were those?
It was the big woman.
Oh,
yeah, that
Cinderella.
bitch.
Yeah, she's being dragged away by the photographer, who's still alive. But you would never know.
Wow. What an asshole.
In his defense, he thinks that it's just another hallucination because he's just been hearing his mother screaming for him.
Makes sense, but still. The fact that he straight up quoted the 3 little pigs.
That's like a statue never even tore its own face off.
Face off. Whoa. Oh. I thought he was going to beat his ass with that pool stick. Or at least shove it up his ass.
Huh. Where the fuck did she come from?
Hello. The solarium?
Clearly, this guy doesn't know his history. Otherwise, he would have realized who that was.
Yeah. But, hey. The most ignorant are the ones who are powerful, ain't they?
I guess so. Or they think they are.
Uh-oh. Ma'am, will you slow down a bit? Ma'am? Please, ma'am. Slow down, ma'am. Hold on, ma'am. God, reminded me of Troll 2.
Right?
Oh my god, the tree queefed.
Hey, be thankful he's not going to get raped by that tree.
This isn't
See
Evil
what I did?
Dead, sir.
I know.
Well, the supernatural energy is bubbling up, isn't it?
Indeed. People are fucking dead now. From the less attractive Deschanel, that old dude,
Vic.
Cinderella. Once again, they have to rely on these shots to remind you This is not in the middle of butt fucking nowhere. Yet it still feels like it is.
Yeah.
No matter how. Ugh. No matter how you spin it, it's hard to believe that this is in a goddamn city.
Oh, look, here's another overhead shot too, just to remind
Right?
you.
Yeah. Even though it does look fake as shit.
Shark still looks fake.
Okay, reality is starting to creep in just a bit.
What's that?
No, I'm just saying the shot's looking slightly better.
Gotcha. There's that creepy baby carriage.
And the dominoes are still standing.
A good one.
Good. Okay, good. I didn't even have to explain what that was.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back going to the restroom.
Okay.
Restroom? What are you, American?
What do you call it?
I don't think they are ever referred to. I think that's just a joke. That they are never referred to as restrooms in Canada. Just men's room. Washroom.
Washroom.
Well, you know, you piss, you wash your hands. But then again, you don't rest in a restroom. Just saying.
Good point.
Wait a sec. Is what's her face gone too?
Her body was still there, if you noticed.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about her. I was talking about the older lady with the glasses and the bad haircut.
Oh no, she's still here.
Okay.
Actually, a good thing to notice though. You don't really see her very much.
Yeah.
I never actually picked up on that. But no, she's fine though.
Okay.
Again, this I don't know how many times I gotta say it, but oh yeah, this scene right here, this always freaked me out.
Oh God. What in the fuck?
I'm back.
Yeah, I could see why.
No, see, because you have all this room. I mean, this place is huge, but yet it makes itself bigger.
Yeah.
Insanely, impossibly bigger.
And the fact that that's shrouded in so much darkness.
Oh yeah, watch this shit. This shit. I can't walk into certain closets like this because of this scene.
Jesus Christ, this thing did a number on you, didn't it?
This.
Shit. Holy fuck, it's Red Skull.
I mean, dude, I can't walk into big closets like that because of that shit right there. I can't.
Well, thankfully, I've never seen one.
I have.
What, walk-in closets?
Yeah.
Being as big as that? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at this.
Yeah.
The fuck?
The house is just having fun at this dude's expense.
Boo. Okay, yeah, there she is. It's called a heart attack.
That bubble you were talking about, there you go.
Yeah, see? No, you're trapped.
Oh yeah, watch this.
Stop looking at me!
Mixing the horror with the humor, good
Yeah.
little tension alleviator.
Yeah.
Again, the back and forth between Emery and Nick, Julian Sands, I love it. It's one of my favorite aspects of this miniseries.
Annie, are you okay?
Well, Annie really wants that dollhouse.
Mm-hmm.
He's dead. He had a heart attack.
Okay, so what's coming up here genuinely made me laugh.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have, but it did, and you'll see why.
No, it's not. You're obsessed.
I always, again, I did this in the previous episode, but I kind of compared her to Jack Torrance in certain aspects, where she's just
Yeah.
going completely insane.
Yeah. What in the...
This is the part that made me laugh my ass off. Bye.
the fuck?
The way she fell down and the way they recorded it just looks so wrong.
What was that? Even the deadpan expression on her face.
Yeah, it's just you can see why I laughed.
Yeah.
Oh, go fuck yourself. Oh, it's just stuck. That's all it is.
She's probably got a concussion.
Now, notice how a lot of the scary stuff is happening during the day. It's kind of like a misnomer because usually you expect this type of scary shit to happen at night.
Right? Kind of betrays that security blanket, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Again, scary shit. Having that freaking image stuck in your head.
Mama. Not the mama.
You know,
But he's
besides
doing
haunted,
it anyway.
besides mansions, beside the Haunted Mansion, the only mansions I think about are Resident Evil 1 and Shadow of the Night. Or
Okay, but the Resident Evil mansion wasn't haunted. It wasn't ghosts, it was zombies and mutated creatures.
Got you there.
Big difference.
Even I know that there's no ghosts.
yeah, but Shadow of the Night, there were zombies, werewolves, vampires, and of course ghosts.
Yes, but we're talking about Resident Evil.
Maybe you don't want to shoot from mirror
yeah, look at
angles.
Bub.
It's fucking freaky, dude.
Yeah. Oh, that inbred fuck. What the fuck was that? Just
Really
from the way it,
weird television.
because I mean, just from the way it was shot, he crouches down as if he was gonna do something.
Hey, what you gonna do down there? Look.
Oh, look, a chili cheese dog.
She's not a medical doctor. She's a parapsychologist, dipshit.
Yeah, but you heard what he said. She's a hell of a lot closer to a doctor than the rest of us. Chris Snyder, what's going on, man?
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey there. Ah. Oh. I'm your boyfriend now, Nancy. No, don't you mean Annie? Are you okay?
Who's the president of the United States?
What?
Oh yeah, isn't that trippy?
Ugh.
Nope. Mm-mm. Nope.
Wait a sec. Who the hell was that one?
That was the actress Deanna Petrie.
Okay.
The one that looks like Morticia.
Ah,
Carter.
gotcha.
Hey, you might want to clean that wound. It doesn't look before it gets infected. Better clean that.
Nobody likes a smart ass, son.
No.
Nah. Really? Just blow? Okay, is she like being a mouthpiece?
She's kind of like being possessed.
Okay, so she is being used as a vessel.
Yeah.
Okay, figured.
Oh.
Ow!
Yep. That just happened.
Oh! Fucking True Grit style.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well.
I call this Peter Griffin's Ultra Super Mega Hyper.
I can't give you the finger. Damn it.
Chris, if you're still there, it's good to hear from you again. It's been a while.
Indeed. Well, especially for me.
Especially.
I've been away.
Okay, I'm sorry. This bitch is no fucking Rebecca Chambers.
Who was asking for Rebecca Chambers, Carter?
Clearly, that first aid does not look good, though. At least do a better job at doing it.
Well, remember, Carter, she's not a fucking doctor.
Not in that sense, though.
Hmm.
Eh?
Sorry, I heard whispers.
Oh.
Huh?
I was just reading that name out loud again.
What's name?
Wank Shaftbury?
Oh.
Wank Shaft. You from Britain or something? Because that's like a British term. Wank.
You bloody wanker.
You shut up, you soapy wanker.
Don't be a big dumb bloke about it.
That.
I've kind of been in the.
I like British terminology.
Yeah, it's always fun. But I
sure is, eh?
Quick side note. I'm getting into a superhero mode lately,
Yeah.
especially because I had a desire to wash the taste of the Flash out of my mouth after being told not to watch it.
You should have listened.
Well, there was an opportunity that presented itself, and
fair enough.
I had to take it.
Yeah.
Plus, I had the option to not have to pay for it. A friend of mine was like, "Hey, I'll send you the money to watch it." Well, yeah.
Gotcha.
After I watched it, I told him there's a reason why I didn't want to watch it. He's like, "Yeah, kind of figured you'd say that." Now, as far as wanting to do a video on it, I don't think I will. No. I think enough's been said. I think that its own existence and failure speaks for itself. But regardless, though, there is something I do want to do.
What?
As far as like my own watch-along series.
Yeah.
I want to watch a series of animated DC films that are all part of a huge story. And the first one is of the actual Flashpoint paradox, where you get to see a different version of Batman and different version of characters. It's an animated film, and it's the first of many, and it actually ends with like a type of the way that the whole story ends, like with a series of movies, is it ends with a Avengers Endgame type thing. Like essentially, it goes where DC should have gone if it was doing its proper rivalry of Marvel. But they did it in animated form.
Oh, what the hell? And let me just say, though, I mean, Michael Keaton deserved better than being cradled by fucking Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
Like, that's just embarrassing.
I would have much rather had the Supergirl do that than, But then again, it wasn't Batman that was carrying her out, so there's that.
Yeah. But, and again, I think having Michael Keaton could have just been a nice segue to have a Batman Beyond.
Yeah. But then they missed that idea. Well, technically, they could still do it. Technically.
Yeah. Hey, did you watch the Honest trailer for that movie?
No.
It was good. It was really funny.
You know what really got me was seeing the alternate universes appear in like weird colored spheres.
Oh my fucking god!
Like when I saw the Nicolas Cage Superman, I'm like, he's fighting a giant fucking spider. Like, why?
No.
And then the Adam West Batman, pathetic.
Christopher Reeve.
Oh my god.
Christopher Reeve. Like, come on. They're dead. Let them rest.
They have their own legacies to speak for. Don't muddy the waters.
Well, I mean, you could argue Superman 3 and 4 kind of already did that.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
But, and then, of course, there's Helen Slater's Supergirl, but then again, that movie was unbelievably bad. Like Catwoman bad.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you're going to watch Supergirl, be sure to drink A&W root beer.
Yep.
Seriously.
Well, speaking telekinetically, it's always a fun time.
Telepathically.
Telepathically, thank you.
Or telepathetically.
Wait,
telepathetic.
So he doesn't have any powers, right? So he's just talking in his head, right?
No, he does.
Okay. You know what I find really weird?
She's
15, yet sometimes she looks 10.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Very.
But you know what I plan on doing tomorrow?
What's that?
Eating pizza and watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, God.
The movie. And what's... Oh, God, Carter. I'm talking about the original movie.
Oh.
Like, I'm talking the 90s live action.
Okay. Never mind. My bad.
Wow. You always got to assume the worst.
Had an accident, eh?
Yeah. Peter Griffin's Ultra Mega Super Hyper.
Dude, why do I get Schumacher vibes?
Shh.
So he didn't hang himself?
True from a certain point of view.
So it is like Epstein.
Ah, memories, memories.
That was almost 2 years ago.
God,
Almost.
it was you, me, Bacon, Brett, and Michael, I think, right?
No, it was just the 4 of us.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's live. So all the ghosts are just having a freaking party.
Wow.
Nobody else can see.
People proximity counter. Who labeled that thing?
Good question. Hmm.
You're the one with the crazy eyes.
Fuck you. You're crazy, bitch. Look who's talking. Sit down, you cow.
You tell her, Julian.
Bingo.
There it is right there.
Hey. No. He's
I
got a
love
point.
scenes like this. The intense bickering. It all leads to something right.
Me. Fuck you, lady.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
I
Once again, more expansion on the scene earlier that has haunted me so much.
No.
Again, I'm around this kid's age when this shit is happening. Mm-mm.
Who the fuck are you?
An imposter.
Oh shit.
Mm-mm-mm.
Why?
The combination of his dialogue with the music and seeing the exterior shots, it all
Yeah.
the big creep factor crescendo.
Fuck yeah.
Look at that.
Once again,
So
it's
close.
in a city.
So close yet so far. Tell you, this miniseries is very effective on several fronts.
And a billion times better than the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Your thumb, huh? You know, he should really stop pointing the finger at her.
Oh, what finger?
Hey, but you know what? Can you really blame him?
Yeah. Only to some extent, but I think he's getting a little out of hand. And he should back off before she claps back.
It's true.
Jesus Christ. I don't believe you. Are you sure about that?
It was still stupid of her to do that.
Yeah.
Like, would God really want you to go off by yourself, just get a fucking glass of tea in a place that
Oh,
has been killing
oh.
people in very
Not,
creative ways?
Hey,
not
did
just
she?
tea,
Did she?
iced tea.
Hey, did she break one of the 3 rules?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
sure.
say I'll be right back?
Besides, you think it's God who's going to help you get through? Oh my God! I shot Marvin in the face.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Hey, you know what? At least she's not putting the light up to her face, right?
Yeah. Who does that? They do it in those dumb horror
Ah!
movies where it's what the fuck? What?
Nope,
They do-
no, 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 no,
Yes,
no.
you saw a face.
Too. Ah! Damn birds! Get out of here, bird! Go away! Shoo! Shoo!
Ah, Cinderella. Wait, is she real? I'll take that as a yes. Would you mind? Pff, pff. Seriously?
What? That bitch is still alive? Oh my god! A fucking red whale! Nope. Hell no.
He's got a point.
Mm-hmm.
Just lock her ass in there.
Right next to the cheeseburgers.
Yeah,
Right,
lock
but
her
that's
in
a
the
wine
one.
cellar.
I know.
We could. Oh, I have an idea. We get her up. We put her on a dolly, and we use her as a battering ram to break the windows.
Duh! What in the fuck?
No. Don't.
Or maybe it was April Rimbauer. Because of her hitting her head, she's now vulnerable.
Something like that.
We could use Emery's
Oh.
mom as a fucking battering ram.
We're on a different scene, sir. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, how often did you go off on your own, Emery?
Yeah, well, look what happened to him, though.
Shut up,
He obviously
Emery.
learned his lesson,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, they got that iced tea after all. I should make some.
Yeah.
Nest tea, cool to the core.
Clearly. Oh, whoa. Bitch.
Oh my God! Just put her down.
Okay, you know what? That's it.
It's pretty freaky.
Yeah.
We could use that fat bitch as a ram.
Yeah, we heard you the first time.
Sorry.
Oh, check this shit out, man.
Yeah. What in the fuck?
No. Yeah. Yeah. No. 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 Nope. Nope. Fuck that. I am never going into a wine cellar. Once again, this movie's ruined, or this miniseries has ruined many things for me.
I have a wine cellar, but it's just a storage room. Oh wait, no, we got rid of those. Geez, this thing really did a number on you. I mean, beds, wine cellars. What was that other thing? Statues. What was that other thing? I swear there was something else. Something about double beds, wine cellars, statues.
Oh, just beds. Sleeping in a bed, that a big bed, and laying on your side, and all of a sudden you feel something touch you.
I could have sworn there was something else.
That's probably what that was.
There had to have been something else, I swear. It's okay, Cinderella. Because you're a bigger meal, it'll be a little more difficult for them to eat.
Clearly.
Hey, speaking of which, what happened to the professor?
Remember, he got grabbed by the inbred.
Oh, yeah.
The only other person that straight up disappeared was Emily Deschanel.
Yeah.
Hello, what happened here?
What the fuck?
That looks cool.
What have we here? A secret passage.
Now, you remember in Predator, after the first 30 minutes goes along and you think it's your typical action film, and then
Yeah.
to really get you into the setting of just how dire the situation is,
Yeah.
they kill the comic relief.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
But it's just brand new. Carpenter.
What the?
Ah! It's a rat. Ah! That was the fakest rat I've ever seen.
Fake rat or not, it did what it did.
Yeah, dude,
A jump scare.
Where the fuck's Willard when you need him?
What the? Who's this guy?
Not guy, girl. It's the old lady. It's Rembauer.
It looks like the face of the man bat.
Ugh. Don't you even think about it, fatty. You know, I would be really cool if they did like an escape room and based on a big mansion based off of this movie.
Yeah.
Uh,
But why?
What, the hand kissing?
Yeah.
Well, you know that Europeans do that a lot.
yeah.
Yeah. I
It's a
know.
respect thing.
Yeah. I
Remember that thing?
Whoa.
Remember that thing I said about Predator earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Run, Forrest, run!
Original. What? At the.
I really hated this part.
Why? Because we had to say goodbye to Julian Sands?
Yes.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, that Predator comment I made.
Yeah.
I mean, look, all people already died. It's just you already know when you get rid of the comic relief character, it really gets dire.
You sure he was the comic relief?
He was one of them.
One of them.
His back and forth with Emery, that's why I say.
Okay, because I was already looking at Emery as the comic relief type.
But remember,
just because of his behavior.
It's just his reaction to Julian Sands' remarks. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of the humor came from.
Yeah. What the? We have to build like the Winchester house?
Well, that's the thing. Oh, yeah.
What the?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. When Stephen King was writing this, he got inspiration from the Winchester house.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Like, oh, I didn't get the feeling this is like an inspiration. Like,
well,
Winchester
I'm telling
Mystery.
you or reinforcing what I researched. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Yep.
That's still trippy as hell.
Dude, I recognize this. Like in the flashback, like when the slave girl was or the nurse was being taken to the police station. That's the scene though, except it was right side up.
Oh, and there. Oh yeah, watch this. This is trippy.
Whoa. Huh?
Creepy.
Oh.
Again, fear of heights, big buildings, never-ending falls.
Ah, there it is. The heights.
Just as
The
long as you
wide open space.
just as long as you're not running upside down the stairs.
Fuck that. Seriously.
The infamous attic.
Just to reiterate, you see how much interest you have in this story compared to the Shining miniseries?
Yeah. Like a lot. A lot more.
And there's a lot of mystery and build up to certain things. For example, right here, right now.
Yeah.
And before you start concerning yourself, like, why is she acting like a complete moron here? She's an automatic writer.
Right.
Affair, one of the many affairs that Rimbauer's husband had.
Oh, she was having an affair with the help? Shame on you.
Naughty, naughty little bird.
Oh.
Twinkle, twinkle, little bat. Watch me kill your favorite cat.
But why? Could do without those really bad special effects. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. But yeah, there you go. So Ellen murdered her husband with the help of Zucchina. There's another level? Oh, shit. That's right.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
Another fear of attics. That's another one.
Holy shit.
I mean, this is a bit more than an attic. This is like a really big upstairs attic room combination.
Apartment-esque.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's Ellen, damn it. Dude, that's fucking freaky. She's out of the picture. Literally.
Oh no! What the?
Fuck.
It wasn't just a hallucination.
She literally broke out.
How freaky is that? And there's the rose window. Nice and repaired as if nothing ever happened.
Oh, girl,
shit!
You better get the
What
fuck
the-
away from there. She
Oh.
caught him having an affair.
Nope. That wasn't Ellen. That withered arm. It was April. And then she's just gone. Mm-hmm.
Well, we gotta go tell the professor what we know.
Fuck her.
Wait, shit. Who the fuck was April again?
The little girl with the withered arm.
Okay.
That was her, but older, demonic, for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, Cinderella's still alive. Ugh.
Yeah. 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 And that's that. Again, wine cellars. Fuck that.
Yeah.
You know, this would be an interesting map for DVD.
Maybe.
What?
Dead by Daylight.
Oh. I thought he said DVD. I'm like, what?
For DVD.
Hey, fuck you, lady. Because his mother.
What a bitch.
That's what that sound is.
What?
The knocking, that's sounds of the house like being built. I never noticed that before.
Oh, really?
They always talk about hearing the noise. I can never really hear what they were talking about, but now with headphones.
Ah.
Yeah, that's the same thing that happened at the Winchester Mystery House. They could hear the sounds of knocking of phantom hammers.
Interesting. Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh shit! Uh-oh.
Ah. You're gonna lose a little more than your fingers, buddy.
Oh boy.
What?
Ooh! Fucking dodge 2 bullets. Up!
That was the most nerfed battle axe ever.
No kidding. Yeah, it's time to get the fuck out of this place. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. I think so. Wait, what the?
Yes, random and strange lady. I want to try. I want to play with the pen, just like Carter does.
That.
Shut up.
No. Too bad. Ah. Gotta blow my nose here.
How exhilarating. Playing with pens, eh?
Hey, that's a Canadian terminology now, ain't it?
What's that?
A.
Sorry, you're rubbing off on me a bit.
Okay.
Not like that, damn it.
I know. I know.
Finally, freedom, light at the end of the tunnel.
That's Hellfire Team.
Hmm?
Eh?
What was that?
I said that's Hellfire, Dean.
Eh.
Wow, of course it's all red wine. Rose red.
Whoa, what the hell?
Oh,
What
there
the
we are.
fuck was that?
The fuck?
That was strange.
Not the first time it's happened.
True, but the irony of it happening during this watch along.
Maybe it was them.
Doors are open. Come on, let's go.
He's just sitting there like, what the fuck just happened? Weird fade to black, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good transition. I liked it. Traitor.
Who you calling a traitor?
Oh, damn! What is that, a double, triple bitch slap? Once again, reiterating the whole Jack Torrance thing.
Yeah.
Oh, this is... Here's another fear. Big ass mirrors.
Jeez Louise. By the way, a morphine milkshake. Oh, and here I thought he was going to lose more of that arm.
Oh, check this shit. I keep...
What? What the? Yeesh.
Take the hammer and break it across her head.
Whoa.
She's back again!
Yowza.
Oh. Now she realizes she's out of her little trance, I'd say.
Yeah.
She's like, oh shit, things are collapsing all around. Maybe I should get the fuck out. Too fucking late, dumbass. Bye. Extra bye.
Oh, God. It's like the Nightmare on Elm Street remake.
Oh, yeah. That's freaky as fuck, though.
Yeah. Say cheese.
Again, some of these ghost effects obviously kind of reminds you of the Shining miniseries a bit, I'm sure.
To an extent. So, okay, she looked like the Crypt Keeper there.
Yes. Still creeps me out, though.
Yeah. She looks like she's actually sinking into the floor in that dark shot.
That's fucking freaky. And then that music.
Oh, there they go. Wait, what the?
Again, it always gets me. Always gets me.
Stop cutting away. I'm watching the dominoes.
It's happening again. Now she's going Super Saiyan again.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. But you know, with Joyce, perfect arc. How the obsessive actions of our lead to their downfall.
Right. No. I don't want her to. Yeah, destroy that fucking house, please.
Yeah, I mean, come on. We already spent the money on this budget. You might as well put it to good effect.
Right.
I mean, yeah, looking at it, it's clearly a model, but
Yeah,
Hey, but you know what? I'll take the model over shitty CGI.
exactly. No exceptions.
Right.
Holy shit, it did start.
What's that? Oh.
The van.
Nope. No douchebag horror tropes here. For that part, anyway.
Boom.
He said, good. Mama's little scootabout gets blown up.
Oh, hey, we got out of there.
God, it feels like it took forever, huh?
No, that was.
Now you feel a change in the shift, don't you? Like,
yeah,
they're out of that bubble.
Yeah. That was a fun trip, huh, gang?
Yeah, let's never do it again.
Man, fuck this house.
Yeah. At least he got out of there.
Can't wait
So
to sell this.
How are you going to explain it to the authorities, you know?
Well, time to bulldoze this motherfucker.
With the killdozer?
Roses.
6 months later.
No bump on the head.
Wow, those scars healed nicely.
Yep. Rebirth.
And what do you think a black one means?
Death.
Or it's an ash. And within the ashes, there's rebirth. Like the phoenix.
So long, piece of shit.
And what do you think a dandelion means? Nothing. It means you're fucking stupid for thinking it's a real flower.
Yeah.
Well, actually, when I think of dandelions, I think of that really creepy ass kids show, the Teletubbies.
I'm thinking more of sunflowers and dandelions.
I see what you mean, but every
Yeah.
time I see a dandelion, I can't help but think of Teletubbies.
Gross.
Yeah.
Oh, at least he's got a gloved hand, though.
What, not a robo hand?
Hmm.
Well, this isn't 2025.
It's not Star Wars either.
True.
Oh.
The theme stays with you. And there's Glenn Miller playing again.
It would have. Oh, shit. There she is.
And that's Joyce in the middle. You can see the curly hair and shit.
Uh-huh.
You know, even though some of the backgrounds are clearly green screen, still is a pretty nice shot.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Yep. Or does it me? Or like, tell me this place doesn't look like something out of Uncharted, though.
Yeah, it does.
In Europe.
It's still fucking creepy.
Yeah, agreed.
It doesn't elicit adventure. It elicits stay the fuck away, otherwise you'll be victim just like these people were.
So were those roses for the victims?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you're left with a creepy theme at the end.
David Dukes. Hey, Stephen King, pizza guy.
So there you go. Rose Red. First impressions.
Well,
Good. Actually, genuinely creepy.
Now you understand.
Yeah. Billion times better than that fucking Shining miniseries, and they actually knew what to do with the money they had and got creative. The atmosphere, a lot more effective and not just so stupidly vanilla. And I didn't find the characters to be insufferable. And
except for the mom, though. I fucking hated that bitch.
she doesn't count. Fuck
Oh, okay.
Cinderella. Hey.
But there you go. I'd say that it had some proper build-up.
Real payoffs.
And the scares, I mean, that, I don't know. I mean, look, again, I'll say it again. I know I'm repeating myself on this, but looking at it from the perspective of a 7-year-old or 10-year-old, I can't remember how old I was, but when I watched this at a young age, it really just affected me.
Yeah.
Like, fog affected me. You know, sort of stuck with me. Like,
Yeah.
even now, it's like looking at certain things, I'm always weary and, you know, sort of on edge when it comes to certain elements. Wine cellars, mansions that are decrepit and old, fog banks,
Yeah.
beds, big beds, where there's enough room for another body to be laying beside me.
Indeed.
But there you go. If nobody else here has watched Rose Red and you've been hearing us spoil the hell out of it, I'm I'm sorry, but you probably should have watched it first. But hey, if you have already watched it and you're just watching it with us again, then congratulations, you've made it to the end, and so have we. It's been a while since we've been able to enjoy a creepy movie, right?
Yep.
I mean, Scary Movie isn't scary, even though it's called Scary Movie, but that's more of a comedy. This was a lot more serious horror, but it's good.
Exactly.
I mean, I would for sure recommend it to anybody that likes haunted house movies. Obviously, it has its made-for-TV elements. It's a mini series. It's not a full-fledged movie. Still, it has really good elements to it. It plays on some fears, fear of the unknown and a bunch of other things. But as far as a rating, I'm not really big on like 5 out of 5, 4 out of 5. But if I were to give it, I'd say maybe about a 4.5 out of 5.
I give it a solid 4.
Um,
But again, first impressions.
Yeah, I mean, if you have the time to sit through the whole thing again, just to catch the different little things that you might have missed, I would do so. Just because we're talking, trying to keep the audience entertained. But
Yeah.
I mean, a combination of the music and some of the expositional dialogue really helped to build up the house overall. Like, I mean, in that first hour, some of that expositional dialogue with the music, I mean, it really was building up this house to be very unsettling, and it delivered. For sure.
Absolutely.
and at least that this movie, it doesn't do. It's not the. I don't like how movies these days, horror movies these days, are just the typical, just like jump out, like ghosts jump out at the audience, go boo and stuff. Like they build up for this stuff and give you a false sense of hope, though, knowing that it's not there, and then guess what? A few seconds later, surprise.
Yeah.
And I do like the idea of like the equipment, like seeing like we're seeing the ghosts through the equipment, but the characters aren't though. It's like a little it's like showing us but not telling. It's showing the audience but not telling the characters, because it's just like that thing in another bad movie. I know I'm gonna probably, before you complaining, it's like in Ghost Shit though. Like, the scene where we see the pool literally fill up with blood, and like nobody's like, the characters don't see it, but we see it. It's like that though, sort of. That little element.
Yeah.
It shows the audience instead of telling us though.
As a movie should.
As a movie should though. And my rating on this, I give it a 3.5.
3.5. A little bit lower than us. That's all right though. I bet it was the fat mom that brought down your rating, right?
Well, not her. Fucking the inbred, or the douchebag Peter Parker, and that fucking dickhead professor.
The douchebag Peter Parker is the inbred fuck.
Yeah, that's why I'm calling him that's why I'm calling him the douchebag Peter Parker. That and the fucking professor. I fucking hated that guy.
Well, he got his comeuppance.
Yeah,
you're meant to.
And I just didn't. And I didn't like Emery. I mean,
really, you didn't like Emery? I love Emery. He's one of the best parts about this miniseries.
Fuck off.
Exactly.
He's
the other half of the comic relief,
Yeah, he kind of is though. I like that though, but he has his flaws. He's not perfect.
Yep. Indeed,
but I did like the practical effects though. Like you said though.
I mean, even though some of the ghosts look like the Crypt Keeper, it's still freaky out.
I was about to say that. Like that's that. I never made that comparison until you brought it up.
Yeah.
The set location, and even though you're not in the middle of nowhere, you're in the city. It gives that nice feel though. It's like Emery said, like some sort of psychic bubble. That's what it feels like a dome.
Yeah, makes you feel isolated, even though you're not. I mean, that was actually one of the best things for me personally about it is that it took that sort of that claustrophobic element that you felt in The Shining,
Mm-hmm.
where you were actually, isolated with no help whatsoever, but yet you were in this. You weren't in the middle of nowhere. You were right there. You were right there, and yet somehow you still couldn't get out.
Yeah.
So, again, like I said, if you haven't seen it before, do it. You'll be doing yourself a favor. Just get ready to sit through 4 hours, or break it up into parts if you want to do it that way. But personally, I'd recommend sitting through it all just to make sure that you don't lose any of the knowledge or memories of the the story bits that will become relevant or have payoffs later on.
Exactly.
But that's just me. I prefer, whenever I watch this, I usually prefer to sit through the whole 4 hours. This works out better that way for me personally. But there you go. Oh, you guys have anything else to say on Rose Red before we close out?
I don't think so.
But don't we have not exactly, but what do we got coming up though?
Oh, it's amazing you say that because I was just about to say the same thing.
Sorry.
No. Next week, I honestly don't know. That's something we'll have to discuss because it's been 2 weeks. So we got plenty of things we could do. There's Scary Movie, the next installment in Danner's Dumpster, War and Pop Culture. I know it's been a while since we've done War and Pop Culture. So
so let's see.
But we'll see. We'll see. Just as always, I always say it. Stay tuned. We always do something every week unless we say otherwise, like we said before. So expect something as far as the live stream is concerned. Same time, same place, roughly.
Exactly.
So, special thank you to our Patreon supporters, Mother Mulder and Kyle Curtis Flett. We appreciate the continued support. And with that being said, don't explore creepy haunted mansions. And remember that, like the truth, the entertainment is out there.
I'm Special Agent Spooky Clutter.
I'm Special Agent Carter Sauce.
Special Agent Dr. Richtofen.
And until next time, fellow investigators, remember...
The entertainment
is out there.